Blake Lively, beloved actress, style icon, and Hollywood's seemingly perfect sweetheart. But is there more to her story than meets the eye? Could some of the most talked about celebrity breakups and on-set dramas have involved her behind the scenes? Did she really play a role in some of Hollywood's most surprising romantic twists? Or are the rumors just that rumors? Stick around because we're diving deep into the untold stories, behind-the-scenes conflicts, and surprising connections that shaped Blake Lively's career and personal life. You won't want to miss a single detail. Blake Lively's journey through Hollywood has often been surrounded by intriguing stories and rumored tensions with fellow stars. Long before she and Ryan Reynolds became one of Hollywood's favorite couples, both had their own paths in the spotlight. Back in 2008, Ryan was married to actress Scarlett Johansson. Their marriage lasted 2 years before they went their separate ways in 2010, the same year Ryan began filming Green Lantern alongside Blake. During the filming, which ran from March to August 2010, many noticed the easy chemistry between the two co-stars. They were often seen sharing laughter and friendly moments on set, leading some to wonder if their bond was more than professional. At the time, Blake was in a relationship with her Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley, while Ryan was still married to Scarlett. When the Green Lantern press tour began, their closeness became even more noticeable. Though both insisted they were simply friends, their connection was undeniable. Not long after the tour, Blake and Penn ended their relationship, and soon after, Ryan and Scarlett announced their separation. Scarlett later reflected on the challenges of being married to another actor, mentioning how professional competition and demanding schedules can strain a relationship. Now happily married to Colin Jost, Scarlett has found balance outside the acting world. Meanwhile, Ryan and Blake's partnership has flourished over the years, both personally and professionally. Still, fans occasionally look back on their early days together and speculate about how it all began. A reminder that behind every Hollywood love story lies a mix of timing, connection, and circumstance. The rumors surrounding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds only grew more intense after a waitress once claimed to have seen the two sharing a quiet dinner together in December 2010. This story, along with other bits of gossip circulating at the time, led some to believe that Blake might have played a role in Ryan's split from Scarlett Johansson. However, none of the people involved have ever confirmed these claims. In interviews, Ryan and Blake have both said that their romance didn't begin until a year after Green Lantern wrapped, only after they had each moved on from their previous relationships. Even so, speculation never completely faded. Years later, a writer named Kat Marnell reignited the conversation by suggesting that something romantic might have happened between Ryan and Blake earlier than the public realized. She mentioned that Green Lantern had been filmed in New Orleans, a detail that tied into her claims. Neither Blake nor Ryan ever responded to these reports, and no verifiable evidence surfaced to support them. Meanwhile, some entertainment insiders have hinted that there may still be distance between Scarlett and Blake today. Though both are successful actresses in the same industry, it's often said that they prefer to keep to their own circles. Whether this supposed tension stems from past rumors or simply from working in the same high-profile world, no one really knows. What remains clear is that all three have moved forward in their own ways. Ryan and Blake building a life together, and Scarlett finding happiness in her marriage to Colin Jost, leaving the old Hollywood whispers as just that, whispers from another time. Henry Golding may not have had any personal conflicts with Blake Lively while working on A Simple Favor, but he admitted that the experience came with its fair share of pressure. Starring alongside both Blake and Anna Kendrick, he found himself navigating the dynamic between two highly accomplished actresses who were playing complex best friends on screen. Henry revealed that he had long admired both Blake and Anna in their previous work, which made him both excited and nervous to collaborate with them. While he eventually found his footing and got along with the cast, he admitted that he sometimes questioned his own confidence, feeling a bit intimidated by their talent and presence. Some reports suggested that there may have been tension between Blake and Anna on set, which could have added to Henry's nerves. When asked about this in an interview, Henry stated that the actresses got along well, though he appeared slightly uneasy while discussing the topic, hinting at just how intense the experience felt for him. Blake Lively's time on Gossip Girl wasn't without its challenges, particularly in her working relationship with co-star Leighton Meester. While they were never outright enemies, they weren't exactly the best of friends off-screen, as some fans might have hoped. On set, they occasionally clashed over seemingly small issues, such as costumes and screen time, especially in the later seasons when both were focused on standing out in the show's final chapters. One point of tension reportedly arose when Leighton received an increased wardrobe budget. Blake, who had already achieved significant success outside of Gossip Girl, felt frustrated that such decisions were made without her input. According to the show's executive producer, Joshua Safran, the two actresses simply had different personalities, and there was no major conflict behind the scenes. Still, rumors suggested that at times they tended to keep their distance from each other, leaving some castmates caught in the middle. Despite these moments, both Blake and Leighton have moved forward in their respective careers, proving that even on sets with occasional tension, professionalism often prevails. While Princess Kate Middleton never publicly expressed any issues with Blake Lively, there was a moment when Blake poked fun at the royal over a widely circulated photoshopped image. Around the same time, Blake shared a photoshopped image of herself lounging by a pool to promote her cocktail company. She later apologized for the post, particularly after it became known that Kate had been privately dealing with health challenges. Blake's romantic life has also drawn public attention. Her relationship with Penn Badgley, which began on the set of Gossip Girl, was filled with tender moments. Blake was known to care for Penn in small but meaningful ways, like gifting him his first iPhone and looking out for his well-being since she doesn't drink. Despite their affection, the relationship eventually ended, leaving Penn heartbroken. Filming alongside his ex after their split proved emotionally challenging. After their breakup, Penn admitted that he went through a difficult period, describing himself as somewhat lost and disorganized. His wife, Domino Kirka, later shared that he was in a phase of self-discovery when they met. Penn has referred to that chapter of his life, including his time with Blake on Gossip Girl, as both a test of endurance and a formative period that shaped him. Blake Lively's romantic history with Leonardo DiCaprio drew public attention for a brief but memorable period. At the time, Leonardo, known for dating younger women, often models, began seeing Blake when she was 24. Though their relationship lasted only about 5 months, they shared a number of fun moments, including dates and vacations that were occasionally captured by the media. Their relationship also had some unusual quirks, such as Blake reportedly sending Leonardo photos of a doll as a way to express her feelings. While the meaning behind these gestures wasn't publicly explained, it was part of the private dynamic that kept their romance interesting. The relationship eventually came to an end when Leonardo hoped to take things more seriously, considering settling down, but Blake wasn't ready for that step. An insider told Us Weekly that Blake wasn't ready to move to the next level. It was just too much, too quickly. The breakup reportedly affected Leonardo, especially while filming The Great Gatsby. According to reports, he became withdrawn on set, which created tension with the film's director, Baz Luhrmann, and added strain to their working environment.